Greetings. Salute. I'm Black Light. This is an introduction to this series I'm about to put forth about Detroit, explaining to the rest of the black diaspora about a very important city, spiritually and financially and soulfully. At once upon a time, there was a lost found nation of Islam, founded by Allah in the person of W. The Farad, Master Farad, Muhammad, living in Detroit, aka Elijah Poole, Master Farad came and raised him up. Now he's known all over the planet as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We're going to get into this book right here, the oh so relevant Theology of Time. But I'm going to go to when I was in the nation of Islam under the leadership of Dawood Muhammad, a Minister Farrakhan Muhammad, all the way back in 1996. I had my own TV program, radio program, simulcast at this station. I don't know if you can see it real clear, but I'm going to read it out for you. It's called R.J. Watkins, President, GEO, and Henry Tyler, Vice President, have been inducted into 2015 R&B Hall of Fame. This is WHPR TV 33, 88.1 FM, where I was there for about maybe 8 or 9 years. I had a program called Mind, Body, and Soul, and towards the end of my stay at WHPR, I had Supreme Minister John Muhammad coming on Sundays with his representative, Minister Sami Muhammad. Also, I had went over to the Supreme Minister John Muhammad at a period of time after I left Farrakhan, because I seen a whole lot of discrepancies in Farrakhan's movement. That's where they had me, when I was on post one day, pass out flyers with Father Flagger. And I looked at that white man on there, and it didn't sit well with me. A Christian And so we're gonna be going into that time period, and it's gonna take a whole lot of these little short at the same time we're gonna be reading from the Theology of Time, but it's gonna take a whole lot of these little short 10-minute segments for you to start getting a picture about why it's important for all the brothers and sisters who follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and those who even follow the Minister Farrakhan. Y'all gonna see the importance that you need to wake up out your sleep, because we all in the sleep. But the history of WHPR goes back to WGPR, another black-owned and operated TV station. Check it out. Now this brother here, in his younger years, this is R.J. Watkins, the founder, president of WHPR, located in Highland Park, a little city inside of Detroit. He was on WGPR. He had a show called Late Night Entertainment. He also had another show called The New Dance Show, but he was also co-host of a dance show called The Scene with Nat Morris. And he left WGPR and built him a station, television and radio station of his own, after the model of WGPR, WHPR, Highland Park. And this station, when he was here, right here, it was a national late night TV show, syndicated, I think. And he made a lot of connections. But the founder of WGPR was his mentor. And just before he sold the station to CBS, not this brother, but this brother.
Welcome to American Black Journal. I'm Stephen Henderson. As we begin Black History Month, it's fitting that we talk about a major chapter in Detroit's African-American history. The nation's first black-owned television station, WGPR TV 62, went on the air in Detroit in 1975. Now an exhibit highlighting the station's many contributions is scheduled to open in January 2016 at the Detroit Historical Museum. Here to tell us more are two members of the WGPR TV 62 Historical Society, President Joe Spencer and Executive Director Karen Hudson Samuels. Welcome to American Black Journal.
Thank you.
Boy, 1975, it's hard to imagine that it was that late or that recent, in fact, that you had the first black-owned TV station on the air.
Well, you know, in 1975, there weren't many black people working in television, period.
Anywhere, right?
Anywhere, you know, on any station. So the whole idea of a black person owning or a black group owning a station was really a new thing back then.
Yeah, and so how did the station get started?
Well, WGPR was owned by a group called the International Masons. They're located here in Detroit. Their world headquarters is here in Detroit. And they already had a radio station, so they were already involved in broadcasting. And Dr. William Banks, who was the president and supreme master of the International Masons, made application for the license. There was a license that became available because the former Channel 20 was Channel 62, and they had gotten another frequency to go on the air, and so the license was available. And I understand that Dr. Banks and Yulee Boykins, who was one of Dr. Banks' lieutenants, had ties to the White House, to President Richard Nixon at that time.
Okay.
And which it was back in '72 was when they started the application process They made the application and they got the
And
application.
they got it. And talk about those early days then of 1975. You've got a black-owned television station on the air in a majority black city. What was it? What was it like now? Of course, I have to confess, I remember a lot of this because I grew up in Detroit, right in the area where the station was. So I can remember all that pretty well.
Now, we're going to have to get ready to close this one down because time's running short. But I'm doing this to show you how communication, how we got to take advantage of communications and how we should unite and how we should actually use broadcasting as a tool and a weapon, because the enemy used that against us. So if you like what I'm getting ready to go with this and what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up and we'll continue. It'll be beneficial to you. This is Black Light.